Remedy Radio Station. Solutions 93.9 FM.
Your number one radio station.
Currently, are you ready?
You never knew before. Now I before E except after C. And what 2 plus 2 makes 4. Now I'm gonna teach you all about it. Sit yourself down and take a seat. All I gotta do is repeat after me. A, B, C. Easy as 1, 2, 3. All simple as do, re, mi. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. Baby, you and me, girl. Easy as 1, 2, 3. All simple as do, re, mi. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. Baby, you and me, girl. Come on, let me just a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna teach you how to sing it out. Come on, let me show you what it's all about. Reading, writing, arithmetic are the branches of a learning tree. But they say without the roots of love every day, girl, your education ain't complete. Teacher's gonna show you how to get an A. Spell me, you, at the 2. Listen to me, baby, that's all I do. Shake it, baby. Shake it, baby. Shake it, baby.
We are the chosen generation. Àwa làwòrán èrè. Give us sound education so we can stand for our rights. Òdòdó ni wá o, ẹ̀bùnmìrì wá o. Òdòdó ni wá o, ẹ̀bùnmìrì wá. A ó ṣòtò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ ayé wa. A ó ṣòtò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ ayé wa.
They are the leaders of tomorrow. Àní ẹja kọ́mọ. They are the chosen generation. Ẹ̀kọ́ wọn lọ́nà òtítọ́ yìí o. Only little ones can make this nation so upright. Only them can take us to the promised land. Oh yes. Ẹ̀kọ́ wọn lọ́nà òtítọ́. Ọ̀rọ̀ ìwúrí tó ń tọ̀ yáyá. Ká bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ àlàáfíà. Torí wọn ò ṣe bẹ́bẹ́ o. Lọ́jọ́ ayé wọn àní wọn ò ṣe bẹ́bẹ́. Lọ́jọ́ ayé wọn. Ó yá.
Òdòdó ni wá o, ẹ̀bùnmìrì wá o. Òdòdó ni wá o, ẹ̀bùnmìrì wá. A ó ṣètò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ ayé wa. A ó ṣètò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ ayé wa.
My children, let's sing this one more time.
Òdòdó ni wá o, ẹ̀bùnmìrì wá o. Òdòdó ni wá o, ẹ̀bùnmìrì wá. A ó ṣètò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ ayé wa. A ó ṣètò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ ayé wa.
Yé ẹ má fẹ́ tọ́dún mọ́. Ẹ má fẹ́ tọ́dún mọ́ o. Bá ń bá wọn wí o. Ká fìfẹ́ bá wọn lò. Yé ẹ má fẹ́ tọ́dún mọ́. Ẹ má fẹ́ tọ́dún mọ́ o. Torí wọn ò ṣe ń tójú bẹ́ẹ̀. Lọ́jọ́ ayé wọn àní wọn ò ṣe ń tójú bẹ́ẹ̀. Lọ́jọ́ ayé wọn torí.
Òdòdó ni wá o, ẹ̀bùnmìrì wá o. Òdòdó ni wá o, ẹ̀bùnmìrì wá. A ó ṣètò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ ayé wa. A ó ṣètò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ ayé wa.
One more time.
Òdòdó ni wá o, ẹ̀bùnmìrì wá o. Òdòdó ni wá o, ẹ̀bùnmìrì wá. A ó ṣètò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ ayé wa. A ó
Hi, good morning, smart brains. How are you doing this beautiful Saturday morning? How's everything going at home or say wherever you are, wherever you're listening to the station? It's 6 minutes after 11 and you're tuned to Smart Brains with Auntie Ife on Solutions 3.9 FM Ibadan. And this is where we listen to, this is where, I wanted to say something else. Yes, this is where we have young, bright minds with beautiful and bright ideas. I am Auntie Ife Oluwa. And this is Smart Brains. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell your siblings to tune in to Solutions Now and listen to Smart Brains. This is where learning is fun. Learning is an adventure, and curiosity is welcome. Curiosity lives here because we're learning something new every day, every second. All right, so before we go on to what we are going to be doing today, this week is a special one for many families around us. On Wednesday, Ramadan started. Yep, fasting started. The holy month of Ramadan began for our Muslim friends and listeners. It is a solemn and meaningful season observed around the world. And at the same time, many of our Christian families also began the Lenten season on Wednesday as well. And it's also another important period of reflection in homes, in schools, communities. This is a time when many people are choosing to slow down, to reflect and be kind and be disciplined and generous as well. So here on Smart Brains, we've learned to be kind to people, and we are smarter and we are better people. So today's episode is all about this simple but powerful idea: growing stronger through kindness, reflection, and smart choices. So no matter what culture or religion you belong to, we can all practice kindness and discipline, because that is what Smart Brains, that is what we do. We practice kindness and discipline and generosity regardless of our religion. So moving on to what we are going to be doing today. First off, what we are starting with today is our story corner. I'm going to be playing a very fun story filled with adventure, laughter, and beautiful lessons. So after the story, you get to call in to the studio, to call the lines and answer questions. Tell me moral lessons that you learned from the story. So you have to listen and pay attention. And what happens after that, we are going to also go into the brain bars. So today I've prepared lots of riddles, puzzles, and clever questions. Yes, that will make you have to sit down and think hard for you to get them. So if you are brave enough, you get to call in and answer these questions. Also, after that, we are going to be going on 4 little learning adventures. Yes. First off, we're going to be having our word of the week, as always. Then there is something new we are going to be introducing, and it is called Smart Brains Stay Healthy. Smart Brains Stay Healthy. And in this segment is where we show smart brains how to stay clean and healthy. It's about learning hygiene in a very beautiful and fun way. And then afterwards, we move on to the animal of the week. We'll meet an amazing animal that teaches us something about patience. And then finally, would move on to smart brains, no exotic places. Yes, we are going to be taking a fun trip in our minds. We're going to be making use of our imagination. We're going to a beautiful place where this holy season is observed in special ways. So that's a clue. So can you guess what city we'll be visiting today? Can you guess? I already gave us a clue. It's where this holy season is observed in special ways. So today's show is packed and we do not our time. I'm trying to manage the time that we have right now. So you get your friends, call your siblings, call everyone to get ready to show the world how smart you are. Tell them to listen to Smart Brains with Auntie Fair on Solutions 93.9 FM Ibadan. All right, so are we ready to begin? All right, so I think we're going to short break now, and when we come back, we would go into our story corner. All right, I'll be right back.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through it no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. And a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day.
They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design.
'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's
A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. All right, so you're welcome back from that short break. If you're just joining, this is Smart Brains with Auntie Ife on Solutions 93.9 FM Ibadan. You can join me on Facebook at Solutions 939 FM. All right, so we're going into our story corner right now. Are you excited? Are you excited? All right, so we're going to be listening to The Lion, the Mouse, and the Sleepy Bear. The Lion, the Mouse, and the Sleepy Bear. So today's story is about a mighty lion, the king of the forest, a tiny but brave little mouse, and a very, very sleepy bear. So this is a fun learning story about kindness, courage, and how even the smallest voice can make a big difference. So sit still, get comfortable, and listen carefully, because after the story, the phone lines are going to be open and you get to talk to me about what you learned. Are you ready? Yes. All right, let's do this.
The Lion, the Mouse, and the Sleepy Bear. Once upon a time, in a lush forest, there lived a small mouse. There was a huge bear who lived in a neighboring cave. The big bear, who had hibernated months ago, was still sleeping and snoring loudly. The little mouse went to him one day to wake the bear up because he could not sleep all winter due to the bear's noisy snoring.
Mr. Bear? Hey, Mr. Bear! Hey! Summer has come. You can wake up any time now.
However, the bear still did not wake up. The little mouse came to the bear this time with a bugle. He blew vigorously into the bugle. But the bear continued to sleep. While the little mouse was wandering sleeplessly in the forest, he met several animal friends. What happened, little mouse? Why are you sad?
Don't ask, guys. All winter I could not sleep because of the bear's snoring, and he still won't wake up.
Maybe the lion can help you.
What? Why would I go talk to him?
Because the lion roars so loud that everyone jumps up the instant they hear his loud voice. Though the little mouse was a little scared by the thought, he went to the lion, the king of the forest, to request his assistance. The lion was sleeping in front of his cave. The little mouse was terrified when he saw the mighty beast, so he decided to give up his plan and go back home. But when he accidentally stepped on a branch in front of him, the big cat woke up and a tiny trembling voice reached his ears.
What's that noise? What are you doing in front of my cave?
Well, king of the forest, sorry to wake you up. Well, I, came to ask for your help.
You're not even big enough to be considered snack size, little mouse. Why should I help you?
Dear fearsome lion, you have to wake up my neighbor, the big bear, who won't wake up from hibernation. Nothing I do seems to wake him. Since I am small, I have a little voice. But one roar from you can solve everything.
I don't have time to spend for a tiny, little, useless mouse like you. I am king of the forest.
The lion walked away without helping the mouse. He went to a corner where no one could see him. He leaned against a tree and started to itch like crazy. The lion was so itchy that he didn't want anyone to see him like this, because he was the king of the forest. The little mouse, on the other hand, was coming home sadly and heard wheezing from the depths of the forest.
Back is so itchy.
He went to where the voice came from, and he saw the lion. Moreover, the lion was itching himself non-stop and looking rather silly in the process. The mouse immediately approached the lion. When the lion saw him, he stopped itching, but it was clear he was still in pain and discomfort due to the itch.
Mr. Lion, what happened to you?
I don't know, Mouse. I don't know. I can't stop itching myself. Oh. You haven't seen or heard anything, Mouse. Are we clear?
The mouse carefully fixed his tiny eyes on the lion and saw a bunch of tiny fleas jumping in his fur. The mouse understood why the mighty cat was itching so much.
Aw, you have fleas. Let me help you.
How can you help me? You're just a little mouse. Leave me alone. Oh.
The little mouse bravely jumped on him, ignoring the lion's rude comments.
What are you doing? Get off of me.
The mouse started to crawl through the thick, scruffy fur and throw out all the fleas. But this made the lion's situation even worse. He started itching himself with his paws.
Oh.
The lion could not bear the itch and leaned his back against the tree. This time he started to rub right and left.
Oh no! I was almost crushed.
I can't stop. The more you run over me, the more I itch. Get off, Mouse.
The lion ran to a nearby lake. He quickly jumped into the water. The mouse on his back was nearly drowned.
Mr. Lion, get out of the water right away or I'll drown.
The lion came out of the lake, but then proceeded to shake himself dry. He was shaking his body so hard and so fast that the mouse barely was able to hang on to that thoughtless lion.
I've almost got the itch taken care of, Mr. Lion. Just a little bit more to the left.
The lion finally stopped himself. The mouse threw out the last few fleas that remained on the lion.
How do you feel now?
Well, it's like my itching is gone.
Because I have cleaned all the fleas for you, sir.
The lion was very embarrassed with how rude he was.
When you asked for help, I looked down on you, Mouse. But you still did everything in your power to save me from this difficult situation. Thank you.
You're welcome, Mr. Lion.
Come on, hop on my back, and I'll take you home.
When the little mouse and the big lion arrived at the mouse's home, they heard loud snoring sounds flooding out of the big bear's cave.
Huh? What's that noise?
They then entered the cave.
Ah, you were right, Mouse. Summer has come. The big bear is still sleeping.
The lion, the king of the forest, took a deep breath and roared so powerfully right into the ears of the big bear that the stone floor of his cave shook. Thanks to this powerful roar, the bear finally woke up and ran out of the cave.
Huh? What happened? Is there something wrong? What happened? Did the sun come out? Is it summer? Where is it?
While all the forest animals laughed at the big silly bear. Little Mouse was also very happy that the snoring was finally over.
Currently, are you ready?
Princess Scarlet Girl, things you never knew before. Now I before E, except that you see. And what 2 + 2 makes 4, I'm gonna teach you.
You're welcome back, smart brains. Wow. What an adventure. So did you enjoy this story? Did you enjoy this story? All right. So now you get to call in 0912 222 2939 or 09044 222 939 0912 222 2939 or 09044 222 939. Tell me, what lesson did you learn from that story?
Hello, ma.
Hello.
Hello, ma.
Could you turn down the volume of your radio a bit?
Okay, ma. I've done that, ma.
All right. So what's your name and where are you calling?
This is Fola Jaye from Abeokuta.
What did you say?
Fola Jaye.
Oh, Fola Jaye, how are you?
Fine, ma. Thanks for the other day, ma.
You're welcome. You're absolutely welcome, my love. All right. So
my moral lesson is that one good turn deserves another.
No,
the lion was not good to the mouse the first time.
Yes.
But later, the mouse helped him out. The lion helped the mouse out.
The lion helped mouse out. That is quite brilliant. One good turn deserves another. All right. So let me ask you one more question. So what did the lion do in return to help the mouse?
He helped the mouse to chase the sleepy bears.
To chase
out of the cave.
To wake the sleepy bear. Clap for yourself, Lajaye. That is quite brilliant. Thank you so much for Lajaye for calling. Thank you so much for Lajaye for calling. The lion helped the mouse. One turn deserves another. Yes, that is a moral lesson. That one is beautiful. And then the lion helped the mouse by waking the bear up. Could you turn down the volume of your radio set? Hello.
Hello, ma.
Oh, hi. So what's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Bamdele Praise, and I'm calling from Ibadan.
Where in Ibadan?
Afani side.
Afani, all right. Bamdele, I think this is the first time I'm going to be hearing your voice.
Yes, ma.
All right. So how are you doing today?
I'm fine, ma.
All right. You want to tell me a moral lesson?
Yes, ma.
All right, please.
My moral lesson from this story don't deserve another. When the lion was rude, the mouse.
Yes.
Instead of the mouse to look down at the lion's situation, he still helped him.
It's still the same thing with one good turn deserves another.
Ma.
It's because is okay, regardless of how the lion, I think Fola Jaye said the same thing, regardless of how the lion treated the mouse still helped the lion.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So let me ask you another question. What was making the lion itch so badly?
Fleas.
The fleas on the body. What class are you, Grace?
Ma?
What class are you?
SS1.
SS1. All right. Thank you so much for calling. I hope you keep listening to the show and I hope you keep calling in. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. So, everyone keeps saying one thing deserves another. Are there other moral lessons that you have learned? Or should I tell you the ones that I have learned? Should I tell you? Should I? Okay, so let's think about it this way. When At first, the lion thought the mouse was too small to matter. He thought that the mouse was very useless. The mouse is too small to be useful to him. But when the lion had a very, very big problem, when the lion had those itchy fleas, who helped him? The mouse. And did the mouse refuse to help him because the lion was rude? No. He helped the lion anyway. So, just like Folajaye and Grace has said, one good turn deserves another. The lion helped the mouse because the mouse helped him with the flea. Okay, right? Let me take this call. Hello.
Hello, ma.
Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Nancy calling from Abeokuta.
What's your name?
Nancy.
Nancy. Hi, Nancy. All right. So what moral lesson did you learn from this story?
I learned that we should never look down on anybody.
We should never look down on anybody.
Person.
Eh?
I learned that we should never look down on anybody because the least person would be our savior.
That's very good, Nancy. Clap for yourself. Thank you so much, Nancy, for calling. Yes, never look down on anybody because that person could end up being your savior. That person could end up being your savior. Now, the thing is, even if that person doesn't end up being your savior, you don't look down on people. You don't look down on people just because they are small. Because even small people can solve big problems. They can end up helping you in the future. But regardless, whether they're going to help you or not, you do not look down on people, okay? Nancy, that was very beautiful, Nancy. Also, what this story teaches us is kindness. Kindness. Being kind is powerful. Despite the fact that the lion treated the mouse badly, the mouse still helped the lion. The mouse still helped the lion. Which means that the mouse is a kind animal. The mouse helped the lion. So being kind is a very good and beautiful trait. Kindness is powerful. Another thing that this lesson teaches us is that everyone has their own strength. Everyone has a very special strength. The lion had a loud roar. And that is why the mouse could go meet him, because that's why they suggested for the mouse to go meet the lion, because the lion had a loud roar that could wake the sleepy bear up. And that is the strength of the lion. The mouse had sharp eyes and quick paws. That is the strength of the mouse, and that was the reason why it was also able to help the lion. Everyone has their own strength. Everyone has their own strength, and each strength, you might be able to do what this other person cannot do. You might be able to do better than this other person. Everyone has their own strength, and your strength stands out and makes you unique and different. So the important thing is that when we help each other, when we help one another, everyone wins. Everyone wins when we help each other. So at the end, the lion used his strength to help the mouse, by waking the sleepy bear. And that is what is called teamwork. Teamwork. The lion using his strength to help the mouse to wake the sleepy bear. And that is teamwork. Everybody, clap for yourself. You did good. Every one of you did good. Every one of you were able to think, listen to this story carefully, which is beautiful. And you're able to think that, okay, this is what I learned from this story. And this is, so every one of you, make use of the lesson that you've learned in this story every day. One good turn deserves another. Kindness is good. Everyone has their own strength. Everyone has their own unique ability. All right? So, and that is the end of we are moving on from our story segment. Where are we going to now? We are going into our word of the week. Are you ready to know what our word of the week is? Are you ready? All right. So when we come back, we'll go on a short break now. And when we come back, we're coming back with our word of the week. I'll be right back.
I think my mom is amazing.
She wakes early in the morning with a smile, and she holds my head up high. Don't you ever let anybody put you down, 'cause you are my little angel. Then she makes something warm for me to drink, 'cause it's cold out there, she thinks. Then she walks me to school, yes, I ain't no fool. I just think my mom is amazing. She makes me feel like I can do anything. And when she's with me, there's nowhere else I'd rather be. After school, she's waiting by the gate. I'm so happy that I just can't wait to get home to tell her how my day went. Eat the yummy food only my mom makes. Then I wind her up 'cause I don't want a bath. Then we run around the house with a laugh. No matter what I say, she gets her way. I think my mom is amazing. She makes me feel like I can do anything. And when she's with me, there's nowhere else I'd rather be. In the evening, she tucks me into bed, and I wrap my arms around her head. Then she tells me a tale of a girl far away who one day became a princess. I'm so happy. You and me.
Come with me. Are you ready?
Princess Scarlet Girl, things you never knew before. Now I before E, except after C. And what 2 plus 2.
All right, so let's go straight into our word of the week. So our word for the week is a big and smart word that has to do with cleanliness and preparation. A word of the week is ablution. Everyone say it with me. Ablution. 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 That is what our word of the week is. And how do you spell it? A-B-A-B-L-U-T-I-O-N. A-B-L-U-T-I-O-N. That is word ablution. That is how to spell ablution. And what does it mean? It means washing yourself in a careful or special way, usually before doing something important. It is not just a quick splash of water. It is a thoughtful kind of washing, like cleaning your hands, your face, or your feet properly. Look at Muslims. Muslims practice ablution before prayer as part of their religious tradition. But the word itself simply means a special washing for cleanliness. So ablution is not just meant for the Muslims. It's for all of us. It's a special type of cleanliness where you wash yourself thoughtfully. Ablution reminds us that being clean matters. Being clean matters. Before school, we wash up. Before eating, we wash our hands. Before bed, we brush our teeth. And that's preparation. So all this preparation helps us feel fresh, feel confident, feel focused, because you know that you are clean. You are clean. You dirty your hands, you go ahead to wash it properly. You wash your hands properly and see that it is clean. Now let us use ablution in a sentence. She completed her ablution before the ceremony. Ablution helps people feel clean and ready. See, it's a smart word that means careful washing. Careful washing. Careful washing. So it is not just meant for the Muslims. It is also for everyday activity. When you go ahead to wash your hands carefully, it's an ablution. Okay, so think about how you prepare for important things. Before you do your homework, before you go to eat, do you wash your hands? Do you wash up before dinner? That's your own small version. Do you tidy your desk before you do your homework? All of these small things are your own small version of ablution, preparing yourself properly. So now we know that ablution means a special washing done before something important. So you just learned a powerful new word, ablution. So next week, I'm going to ask us what we did today. All right. So don't forget, I'll be doing that every week now. I'll be asking us what we did last week, what was our word of the week last week, and how you made use of it. All right. All right, so let's go into our hygiene, our healthy habits of the week. So this segment is called Smart Brains Stay Healthy. In this segment, we learn simple, fun habits that help us stay clean, safe, and strong. And today's hygiene habit is our hands, your hands, your hands. You know that our hands touch so many things every day. You want to pick a biro, you want to collect pencil from your friend, you want to collect something from mommy, or you want to collect something from daddy, or you see it's a shiny pearl on the floor and you want to pick it up. Door handles, you're opening the door, you're carrying your school bags, playground, you're already collecting mommy's phones. So our hands touch so many things, and most times they're tiny gems that we cannot see. And what are gems? Gems are very small. Gems are very small. You can't see them, but they can make you sick. Gems are very, very tiny. They're very small. You can't see them, but they can make you see. They can cause tummy ache, cold, cough, infection. Sometimes when you have cold and your nose, you see that there's catarrh dropping from your nose like this. Sometimes it's just from germs that you have passed from your hands to your face, to your body. But guess what? You have a superpower. You know how Flash has superpower, how PJ Mask has superpower. You also have your own superpower, which is washing your hands properly can chase those germs away. See? You see how it's connected to our word of the week, which is ablution. Washing your hands properly can chase those germs away. If after you have done something, you've picked something, you go ahead and wash your hands properly, you've washed the germs that you're supposed to pass from your hands. Instead of touching your body immediately, and you're touching your face and you're rubbing your face and you're rubbing every part of your body and passing the germs to every part of your body, you've washed it away. So washing your hands properly can chase those germs away. So now, let us learn 7 steps to keep your hands clean and neat. Are you following me? All right. Number 1, you wash with soap, not just water. You wash your hands with soap, not just water. Sometimes water alone is not just enough. It's not enough. When you wash your hands with soap, it helps break down all those dirt and germs. So when you want to wash your hands, always use soap. It doesn't have to be plenty, because I know that's why many of you carry your mommy's soap and put everything on your hand. No, just little is enough. As long as you have soap and water, wash your hands properly. It helps keep the germs away and keep your hands very clean. Now you scrub for 20 seconds. When you're scrubbing, you can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's about the time it takes to sing happy birthday twice. So you are singing happy birthday to you. Just sing it like twice. You are finished washing your hand. So you scrub your palms. You scrub the back of your hands. You scrub in between. You scrub your palms. You scrub the back of your hands. You scrub in between your fingers. In between your fingers. You scrub them. You scrub your thumbs. You scrub your thumbs. And don't forget, under your nails too. There are germs under your nails. So you wash all of it. So by the time you count 1 to 20, you're done with washing your hands. So that is it. You wash before you eat. Before you have your breakfast, wash your hands. Before you have your lunch, wash your hands. When you want to take your snacks, put your snacks in your mouth, you wash your hand. Before dinner, you wash your hand. You see that when you wash your hands often like that, you hardly get cold. You hardly get catarrh. You hardly get cough. Because clean hands means that clean food going into your body. When your hands are clean, you're also, whatever it is you're putting in your mouth at that moment is clean, because you have clean hands. Also, number 4. Yes, so number 4. Are you following me? I've mentioned 1, 2, 3. Number 4 now. You wash after using the toilet. This is very, very important. Always wash your hands properly after using the bathroom. No rushing. You wash your hands properly. I'm giving you the steps how to wash your hands. You scrub your palms. You scrub the back of your hands. In between your fingers, your thumbs. You wash it after using the bathroom. All right. Number 5. Wash after playing outside. When you're going to play with your friends outside, you wash. Playing football, you touch sand. You play with, maybe your neighbor has a very fine dog that you're touching the body and say, oh, your dog is fine, your dog is pretty, mommy, I want one dog. When you've done all of that, you wash your hands. All right. Keep your nails trimmed. Keep your nails trimmed. Long nails can hide dirt. Long nails can hide germs. So you ask mommy, or you ask daddy, or you ask your sister, an older sister, someone that you know that can trim your nails properly, to trim your nails. Clean nails are neat nails. Now, avoid putting dirty hands in your mouth. Don't put dirty hands in your mouth. Try not to bite your nails. Try not to touch your face too much. Your mouth and eyes are easy places for germs to enter into your body. All right? So before you touch your face, you wash you make sure your hands are clean. You wash your hands. So another thing is, those are the 7 ways of keeping your hands clean. 7 ways of keeping your hands clean. Can we mention them? Number 1, you wash with soap, not just water. Number 2, you scrub your hands for 20 seconds. You count 1 to 20, or you sing happy birthday to you twice. Number 3, you wash before you eat. Number 4, you wash after using the toilet. Number 5, you wash after playing outside. Number 6, you keep your nails trimmed and clean. Now you see that when you look at your nails, you will love it as well. Number 7, avoid putting dirty hands in your mouth. You tell your friends, when you see your friends putting their hand in your mouth, and in their mouth, and you know that they've not washed your hand, you tell them, don't put your hands in your mouth. Auntie first said you should not put your hands in your mouth. Or you don't put your hands all over your face. Go and wash your hands. All right, those are the 7 ways to keep your hands clean. Also, if there's no water nearby, And there's hand sanitizer. Just use little, all right, to clean your hands, to make sure your hands are clean. But remember, soap and water are still the best choice, all right? When there's soap and water, that when it's available, you use that to wash your hands. So when you keep your hands clean, you protect yourself, you protect your friends, you protect your family from germs. Because when you decide to touch your face, you touch your friends, you're like, you touch your friends, you touch mommy, you hug mommy with your dirty hand. So you're protecting yourself, you're protecting your family. And that's kindness and smart thinking. That's kindness and smart thinking. Healthy kids feel stronger and happier. And smart brains, we do what? We stay healthy. As a smart brain, you stay healthy. So these are smart brain challenge for this week. Be a hand hygiene champion. All right? Be a hand hygiene champion. Teach someone at home the 20-second washing rule, that you wash your hands and you count 1 to 20. See, you finish washing your hand. So, and check your nails today. So clean hands, bright minds, and clean bodies. Because your hands are clean, you have strong bodies. All right. Up next, we are meeting an interesting animal. And what is our animal of this week? It's called a camel. A camel. How many of us have seen a camel before? Have we? Maybe in pictures, or we've seen it in cartoons. Yeah. So our animal of this week is tall, is strong, is patient, and can survive where other animals cannot. The camel. So the camels are famous for living in hot, dry deserts. Camels live in hot, dry deserts. You see places where it will be difficult for you to find water. That's where camels are famous for living in. That's where you find camels. You can find camels in places like the deserts of the Middle East, parts of North Africa, the huge Sahara Desert. Sahara Desert is very huge. You find camels there, and even in parts of Australia. You see all those, wherever you can find deserts, those are the places you usually find camels. And these places can be very hot during the day and very cold at night. During the day, like this, the sun there is very, 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 very hot. Very, very hot. But camels are built for this kind of weather. So, what are the things? Let me tell you fun fact about camels. Camels store fat in their arms. You see that thing that is on their back, that is big like this, that is huge like this? Yes, camels store fat there. That thing on their back is called a hump. HUMP. And they store fat there. Camels can go days without water. They can go days without water. Camels can go, but when some camels can drink over 100 liters of water in just few minutes. When they find water, camels can go days without drinking water. But once they find water and they want to drink water like this, they drink a lot of water at once. They can drink up to 100 liters of water at once. Camels have super long eyelashes. You see our own eyelashes. You see that it's not really long like that. But camels, they have very long eyelashes. Very long eyelashes. And why do they have long eyelashes? Is to protect their eyes from the sands in the desert. You know that because they travel there in the desert most time, there's plenty sand there, and sand can enter. You know how it feels when sand enter your eyes? Exactly. So their lashes protect their eyes from that sand. And they even have their nose. Inside their nose, they have special nostrils that can close whenever there's a sandstorm, you see sand, they're blowing everywhere. Sand is rising up and is blowing. Their nose will just close. Why? It's just to protect them from sandstorm. It's to protect them from sandstorm. What else do you know about a camel? Their nose closes up whenever there's sand. You see, there's a sandstorm where everything is blowing up and down and feels like the sand wants to enter their nose and enter their eyes. So their nose closes up. That's the way their nose is. There's like inbuilt goggle. But like whenever, when you wear goggles on your eyes, it saves your eyes from sand or dirt and all of that. So their nose is like that. Their nose closes up whenever there is a sandstorm. All right, so we'll stop there today. So you tell me next week, what you tell me, you go and learn about the camel. You learn about the camel, go and read, ask mommy, ask daddy, ask everyone you know, read books, and come and tell me what else have you learned about the camel. What else have you learned about the camel? All right? What else have you learned about the camel? So you come next week and you come and tell me that Auntie Fair, because I'll ask you. So you tell me, Auntie Fair, this is what I learned about the camel. I didn't know the camel is like this. So I didn't know the camel. So that is what we're going to be doing next week. All right? So next week we're going to be taking the animal of the week. That animal, you're going to tell me what you learned about the camel, and we're going to be doing other things. We're going to be traveling. We're not able to travel today, but we'll travel next week. All right. So this is where we wrap it up on Smart Brains today. So join me again. Tell your friends next week, next Saturday, same time, 11 to 12. Until then, keep trying, keep learning. Never stop being curious. I tell you that all the time. Never stop being curious. I love you guys. Have a beautiful weekend. Bye.
You can be amazing. You can turn a phrase into a weapon or a drug. You can be the outcast.